all is well, Cancers. This may be a reading that may resonate with you. If you happen to have Cancer in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, could even be dominant in your chart. It actually be cross-watching for a Cancerian, and you might find some information in this reading that may be beneficial for you. Cancer, this is a general reading, so this automatically means that there will be certain things in this reading that may actually resonate, and there may be some things that genuinely don't. Don't get distracted by details that don't resonate. Simply throw those out. They may have been intended for somebody else's ears. And keep in mind, Cancer Nation, that even though I'm calling this a 7-day forecast, it's a given that not everything happens at the same time for everyone. So listen to this with an open mind. Understand that the roles can be reversed in the reading. And please, above all else, don't make any rash decisions based on a general reading. If you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can, of course, book a reading on my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensions.com. Let me also be upfront with you, Cancer Nation, and let you know that this reading will guaranteed contain some sensitive subject material, and if that's really not something that you're into, click off. This might not be the video for you, Cancers. Let's dive right into this. Those of you who are ready to roll with me, let's dive straight into this. Cancer Nation, you know, as I was kind of preparing for your reading, I heard Virgo very heavily. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I feel like there's an earth sign that is prevalent in your energy this week, unless this is you. Soon as I park the deck, 7 of Swords. You have an enemy around you that's possibly on the prowl and watching you. What's beneath that is the Hermit, Virgo. I heard of Virgo. I heard Virgo. We got Libra here, Justice. Okay, let's see how this plays out. You got Ma'at that shows up to the picture. There's going to be some type of justice, karmic justice that comes out of this situation. This feels like this might have something to do with some type of an attack. Cancer Nation, somebody around you is cooking up some type of a scheme. I don't know why we're starting the reading off like that, but I guess that's where we're going. Okay? Candles. This could be you. You might be lighting candles on somebody. It could be for a genuine reason. It doesn't always have to be for negativity. It feels like maybe you're looking forward to some type of new beginning, or this is something that you're trying to create for yourself. A new beginning. Maybe you're trying to start over. Some of you Cancerians might be finding out about a pregnancy, and if it wasn't clear, let's make it very clear now. Psychic protection. There is some type of an attack, okay? Spirit guys, I guess they wanted to get that off the ground. Some of you, there's an age difference between you and somebody that you're dealing with. I heard specifically happy birthday to you. So maybe some of you are celebrating. It's not Sagittarius season any longer. I would say maybe you're celebrating a Sag, but this is Capricorn season. This is the cusp, no? No, this is Capricorn season. Some of you, maybe you are celebrating a Capricorn around you. Even there might be a need, Cancer Nation, to get some sleep. Something might be disturbing your sleep these days. It might have something to do with this energy that's being thrown at you. I promise you, I'm trying to talk about something else, but it doesn't matter what I do to shuffle. It keeps coming right back up. So I think this is something that is relevant for some of you. Some of you might be in school. You might be learning something new. You could be just very curious about something. It seems like some of you are in school. You have a scholarly goal that you're trying to accomplish. Somebody around you might have a breathing issue. They could have asthma, possibly COVID, COPD. If you're looking for some answers this week, Cancer Nation, your guys are saying the answers that you're looking for are going to be found within, not outside of yourself. It looks like you're looking for some type of an answer someplace this week, Cancer Nation. Your guys are saying put yourself around positive-minded people, okay? Because it just seems like there's a lot of negativity around you and somebody that's creeping that might be kind of negative. You might have your name, you might be named after a jewel, possibly a gemstone, amber, amethyst. goodness. Rose, crystal, pearl. It just seems like you might be, either this is you or you have somebody around you that has a name where they're named after a gemstone. Emerald, even sapphire. You might be having some vehicle issues. Whatever I decide, I trust the outcome. You got a decision to make about something, okay? You got a lot of different things on the table here, Cancer Nation. So maybe you feel like you just have a lot of different things to multitask. You have a lot of stuff that's on your brain this week. Okay, let's see what's going on with the Cancer's Holy Spirit this week. Some of you, maybe your sleep deprivation has something to do with a little baby. Maybe you have a child that you're tending to. Maybe these are grandchildren. Maybe your family is over this week. Some of you, I did say that you're finding out about a pregnancy. This feels like this is joyful news surrounding a birth of a baby, or this is a baby being born into the family. Some of you are actually performers. You do something on center stage in some type of way. Is your electricity going out? You got somebody interfering with a relationship here. You definitely have some type of deception around you. Deception surrounding your children. Something's going on with your kids. I sense that there might be somebody online that might be prowling around. Some of you could definitely be dealing with, somebody could be a firefighter. Okay. You got parental issues here. Some of you are having issues. This is like father, son. Let's see what's going on. Conflict. This is going on for so many of the signs. This might have something to do with what's going on. Like maybe this is a co-parenting issue. What's going on, Holy Spirit, for Cancers? Let's say a Virgo. Who is this Virgo? Or maybe this is you. Maybe you're a Cancer sun. You're a Virgo ascendant. You're dealing with a Virgo ascendant. Leo. Maybe some of you are on the cusp, or you're dealing with a Leo. Sun sign Sagittarius. We talked about a Sag. Fire signs so far are dominating your reading. A Gemini. Some of you are dealing with a Gemini, or you are on the Cancer Gemini cusp. This could have something to do, yeah. Opposition. You got a Scorpio moon. Did I say some of you are on the cusp? Cancers, yeah. Libra, Virgo. Some of you are dealing with a Libra, Virgo cusp. Okay. So, you've been having some type of stress. Something about a relationship this week is going to be stressing you out, possibly with a Leo, because I definitely am picking up a strong energy of a fire sign, specifically Leo. Aquarius ascendant. Okay. Maybe you have an Aquarius ascendant sign. Okay. I just feel like there's somebody, this is Cancer, that this is somebody you want to confront. Maybe you confronted someone in the past. You've been up against some type of challenges. You feel restricted in some type of way. Virgo, Cancer Nation. Somebody's disrupting your relationship. Somebody's causing a disruption. You got some people that are on the outside that are disrupting your relationship. I did say an earth sign, air sign, Virgo, Libra. Or this is like Capricorn and Gemini. Let's see what's going on. You've got some type of deception that I feel like might be stirring up some type of conflict. You definitely have something going on my, yep. Some type of deception. Somebody ends up feeling betrayed here because somebody wasn't real about something that might be coming out this week. There's a lot of gossip going on here. This could even be, I did say that something's going on online. Somebody could be slandering your name online. I definitely feel like your relationship is a bit complicated this week. This could be what's going on online. Maybe there's something that you're saying to somebody online verbally, or this is some type of what am I trying to say, like a text war back and forth, a lot of petty things that are being said back and forth between you and someone. Yeah, see, it just seems like Cancer, I think you're having a meltdown about something this week, Cancer. Did I say a pregnancy? I mentioned a pregnancy. I think that some of you have a decision to make about whether or not you want to keep a baby, whether or not you want to continue with the pregnancy, or you want to terminate. Okay. Oh, this is Cancer. First of all, I think you might have some nosy day neighbors. I think there's something going on with your stomach. I think you might be having a stomach ache, Cancer. You or somebody around you. I don't think you're drinking enough water. I think you're really dehydrated. I think that might be affecting the way that you're feeling too. A random thing is I feel like you might have a back pain. You might be having some back pain, or you having some issues with your foot. What's going on with Cancer's Holy Spirit? What am I not seeing about this situation? Okay. I think you might not know what's going on in your relationship. Or you might question whether or not somebody genuinely loves you. Your neighbors this week, it feels like because of some type of conflict that you're having with somebody, your neighbors might feel like you're just entirely too loud. And I think this week you're very stressed out. And I think you might be kind of taking a step back from a relationship. You might feel like it's deteriorating. Maybe before you had the idea that maybe this is something that would work out in time. And I think right now you might be having a different, your feelings might be different about this situation. Currently, I think you might be talking to someone about some issues that you're having. I think some of you, the issue is that maybe you're being played and you feel like you're dealing with somebody who is a liar. And I think that maybe you have issues here with being played, because it does feel like somebody is playing you. You feel that way possibly. I think some of you, the issue has something to do with a co-parenting situation, or you and your kids. Maybe you do kind of want to backtrack and kind of make things right with your child, because maybe you have something was said possibly that was maybe taken out of context, or now you're looking back and realizing that something was just really below the belt and unnecessary, and maybe there's somebody that would like to change that. Maybe this is you, parenting issue. So maybe there's somebody that's afraid to contact you. I think this is a co-parenting situation. There's somebody that's looking back on the situation and feeling like, I think this is you, parent to child. There might be something that might be causing you to think back. Maybe when you were raising your kids, maybe you feel like you grew up with your kids. You had kids young. And maybe you feel like you and your kids were too young to maybe have experienced life. And maybe this is you, Cancer, looking back and realizing that you made some mistakes. And maybe you feel like there are certain things that maybe you passed on to your kids that maybe you wish that you didn't. And maybe now you're realizing, okay, this is causing a huge issue. It's time for me to heal. I don't want to pass this down to the next generation. Like I did say, some of you might have grandchildren. Maybe some of you are raising your grandchildren. Father incarcerated, possibly. Somebody's afraid to contact you. I did say that some of you, it has something to do with your kids. Yeah, see. Somebody might have said something, Cancer Nation. They thought it was funny. Somebody put their foot in their mouth. It feels like somebody may want to come back to you to say something to you. Maybe, I don't know if they want to clear the air, but it feels like you're angry about something this week. You're angry over something that someone said. It's like you feel like you're the butt of somebody's joke, basically. What's going on, Holy Spirit, with Cancers? Yeah, this feels like you have made a lot of sacrifices for someone, and maybe you feel like you haven't gotten the same in return. I promise you there's some type of deception. Let's say there's other people that know about something you're about to find out. You definitely have some neighbors that are eavesdropping on your situation. I think it's because you're arguing loud. I think that you might have a domestic violence situation. You feel attacked in some type of way at home. What's going on? I think you want to make peace with somebody, or you want to find peace. Yep. Attack. Okay. This is some type of gossip. Untruths are being spread about something or someone. Yeah, you got this card here talking about deception. This is either something that you know about or that you're going to be finding out about. You were really invested in someone or a situation, and then you come to find out that, yeah, somebody's backstabbing you. Somebody is acting like an enemy. You are caught up in drama. Act to free yourself, change, and blossom again. See, there is going to be a need to free yourself from something. We did start off the reading talking about psychic protection. Somebody's got a hold of you. Somebody's doing some type of domination spell here. I think, just on a random side note, Cancers, you sing, you dance. I did say you're a performer. Something's affecting your sleep. I promise you. It's like you're sleep deprived, unless this is some type of psychic attack. Yep. You cast a spell with your existence. Let's see, you got this card that says you cast a spell, and then you got cauldron over here. This could be somebody doing some type of spell work against your relationship. Yeah. You got some type of harassment going on. You wish somebody would stop. You see, somebody's a predator. And you got some witnesses here. Somebody's going to see something here. See something, overhear something. Somebody ends up getting humiliated. Some of you, this is a parent that is just hugely critical, maybe around other people. And this could even be something that might be going on online. And yeah, see, there's a kid that has a lot of anger here about something, or this is your partner. I think that some of you, this is a child. Maybe there's a child that would like to confront you about something, say something to you, but they're afraid. Somebody is afraid to contact you. They might feel like it's difficult to approach you about something, or they want to talk to you about something, but they might feel like something is going to erupt into an argument and just break out into being an uncontrollable situation. It just feels like law enforcement has been involved in your situation. Your arguments might get a little bit loud, might get a little bit confrontational. This already happened. Then this is somebody that's looking back and saying, I wish I had treated you better. I wish that I didn't act out in anger, or I wish I didn't say what I said. Yeah, that's what I mean. Somebody thought it was funny, may have attacked you in some type of way physically. Or verbally. You're caught up in some type of drama here. And I think something is really stressing you out. For some of you, I think the thing that you find out that's really stressing you out this week is that you find out that your partner has been cheating on you. And maybe you feel like you've made 10 steps forward and 1,000,000 steps back. In other words, you feel like you're moving backwards in the relationship, deception and envy. I feel like this might be what's going on. For some of you with a partner, that you're somebody that you're with. And for some of you, this is somebody outside your relationship that's envious of what you have and they're trying to destroy it. Especially if they stepped out on you. It seems like there's somebody on the outside of this that's real bitter about the situation. Maybe they're waiting for this person to come forward to be with them. And maybe they're angry that they went back to you. Because it does feel like somebody's coming back to you. You're not able to see eye to eye with somebody. And it just feels like somebody has a lot of regret about the choices that they made. And, you know, maybe in the past it feels like maybe somebody thought that maybe their actions were right. And now they're backtracking. Okay. Let's see what somebody's bringing to the table this week. Cancer Nation. Maybe you don't want, there's an issue that you don't want to confront. Balance, career, and home life. Maybe you feel like somebody is a workaholic. All they do is work. Oh, yeah. Somebody is persistent with this magic. Somebody is relentless. They won't let up. So I think some of you are walking away from this. Yeah, you are. You're walking away from this. It just seems like the issue is that maybe somebody doesn't want to see where you're coming from. They don't want to see your perspective on something. This might be the reason for the conflict, or this is a past conflict that gets dredged up this week. There might be somebody that can't quite verbalize how they feel, and that might be an issue this week. It could also be the way that you're saying something. Virgo. Cancer. Goodness, who is this Virgo? It could be the way that you're saying something, or the way that somebody is saying something to you. It might be better for you to maybe consider a different approach, because somebody feels like you're coming at them, you're attacking them. Rather than talking to them, you're talking at them. And I think that maybe you might decide this week to maybe choose a different approach if you're trying to get somewhere with somebody. In some cases, Cancer, it could be that this person might feel like you're talking to everybody else but them about your relationship. And that could be what they feel is a betrayal. It's like something keeps happening over and over. Some type of infidelity or some type of situation where somebody feels like they have to look over their shoulder. Yeah, there is somebody here butting into your relationship, and this is what's causing things, part of the reason that's causing things not to work out. And at this point, you might be wondering whether or not you feel like you could genuinely be friends with this person. Anyway, I do feel like there's a side piece in this situation, a person that they have on the side, and they're talking mess about you amongst the, like I did say, they're talking to other people. For some of you, if this is your kids, again, they feel like you shut them down in conversations. There's something that might be on the mind of a child, but they feel like they can't get a word in edgewise. That's just what I'm seeing in this situation. So either way, it feels like this week you might be caught up in drama, or this is some energy that you came off of last week, and it feels like maybe you're trying to work through these issues. It seems like there is somebody that you would like to talk to. This could definitely be a fire sign, somebody with earth and fire in their chart. It seems like somebody might be approaching you this week, Cancer Nation. Or like I said, you may want to confront somebody. Something's been affecting your money. Something has been affecting your ability to work, your productivity. Because it just seems like this week money is on your mind. That might be an issue with your partner, or you might have to find balance here. Like I said, it feels like you have a lot on your plate, but it feels like there's something that you might have to sacrifice. It just seems like you got a lot of multitasking going on, and something might fall up by the wayside. It might be your work. Or you might be kind of like easing back on your work in order to pay attention to your family this week, Cancer Nation. Because it looks like somebody is pointing the finger. You can't get somewhere with someone in particular. There's some type of drama that happens here between you and someone. And maybe this week you feel like you need to detox from someone in particular because you find them to be absolutely toxic. I think you're caring too much about what somebody is saying. And I definitely feel like somebody this week is going to show you exactly who they are, and it's going to be up to you to believe what you see. There's something here. It seems like somebody might be trying to put forth some type of fear tactic, put some type of fear within you. Cancer Nation, it just feels like whatever this is, if this is some type of spiritual attack, okay? It feels like Cancer Nation, you're winning. You may not realize it, but you already did. Your spirit guides have already gone to work on this situation for you. The issue, though, is I feel like somebody may have said or done something to you that you've taken offense to, and you just wish somebody would apologize. But the issue is that they won't, and maybe you feel like they won't change their behaviors. So this week, Cancer Nation, for all that you've been through, a lot of you, this has a lot to do with what you went through in your childhood. You might be seeking out an expert. You might be talking some things through in a counseling session. Maybe you might be thinking about getting some professional counseling for yourself. For some of you, this might have something to do with your relationship, your romantic relationship. Maybe there's some things here that you wish you could kind of resolve with a family, with your partner. This could be couples counseling. This could be you getting some type of individual counseling. But I definitely feel like in some situations having to do with an air sign, there's some type of power struggle. You feel like you can't get through to somebody. Yeah, somebody's definitely doing domination spells on you. Let's see what's going on. Some of you are, you work in the adult entertainment industry. You're a stripper. You dance for a living. Or this is somebody going to visit strippers. Did I say you're having some car issues? I did. You definitely have somebody trying to manipulate the situation. All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on. So we have this card here talking about, okay, so we're going to switch gears to talk about work. We're going to look at your money for a second. Okay, let's see what's going on with the Cancerians at work, with their work and money situation. I did say that there's something that's affecting your money, your cash flow situation here. Could be an unexpected bill that might pop up this week, or maybe, you know, maybe there's some mishandling of money here. It does feel like maybe this week, Cancer Nation, you're having some financial problems, some issues here, some obstacles when it comes to your money. Maybe you're having some credit issues, some overspending issues. But at work, hey, you got some nosy people here. I did say these could be your neighbors. This could be your neighbors at work. Maybe somebody works in the cubicle over from you. I don't know. It feels like this could actually be in the workplace. Somebody is trying to create some type of an obstacle for you. And I think somebody is watching. Somebody else is in on it because I think somebody wants to know if the obstacle is working. For a lot of you, we did talk about this magic situation. And it feels like what somebody's trying to affect the most is your money. See, the thing is, they think they're going to get a victory in this situation, but they're not. Somebody is, whoever this is that's trying to infringe on your financial situation, they're not going to win. But it feels like you're going to come out of this. Okay, you might have to play a little bit of a waiting game, Cancer Nation, but it seems like it's going to work out in your favor. Somebody trying to interfere with your financial situation, ruin your career or something by lying on your name, okay? At work, I do feel like there could be conflict. Maybe there's somebody at work that you want to confront. You want to call somebody out, Cancer Nation. Or this is you, cross-watcher, for some type of attack. I think this might even be something that's going on at work. Yes, Mars, Scorpio, Aries. It may have something to do with this. Somebody this week, Cancer Nation, might say something that just really has you in your feelings. You may want to strike out in anger. Somebody's going to try to trigger you. It could be this Virgo, because since I kept saying Virgo, and since I'm mentioning Mercury, it could be a Virgo or a Gemini. Okay, that's what I mean. Somebody's going to say something that just really kind of triggers you. It could be a Leo. And that might be what the Seven of Swords is about. It may have something to do with a backstabber at your job. I do sense that somebody might have dad issues. And I do feel like you might be lashing out at somebody this week, Cancer Nation. Can I say somebody's named after a gemstone? Ruby. Garnet. Who has ruby? I don't even remember who has ruby. Is that Taurus? Garnet is Capricorn. What's going on at work? Somebody is cheating with somebody at work. You might be attracted to somebody at work, or somebody at work might be attracted to you. Did not say who is this, Virgo? Some of you do have a work enemy, and your work enemy is a Virgo, or they have Virgo in their chart if they're not a Virgo sun. Ooh, okay. Ten of Swords, Queen of Swords. There's definitely a Gemini and a Sagittarius. Didn't I say somebody's doing some type of work on you? I got this card, I believe, for Pisces and Taurus. See what I mean? Domination spells. This is some type of, like I said, attack. Spiritual attack at work. This is somebody at work that is trying to create an obstacle for you. It's possibly trying to spread rumors here, okay? The rumor mill is chirping, okay? This is a situation I'm hearing, don't start none, won't be none. I think somebody's trying to start some type of a war with you, because I think Cancer or a cross watcher, you might be spiritual as well. It feels like you might know something about energy manipulation. Like I said, Ma'at steps in here. You get some type of karmic justice here about something that's going on in the workplace. Somebody is trying to affect your energy in some type of way. Somebody might be trying to affect an Aquarius. You got the Star here. This feels like, okay, so we got this card here talking about deception and envy. I think that this is the reason for this. Somebody envies you for whatever reason, envies your success. What are they envious of, Holy Spirit? Let's see. Because I'm just a curious creature. I want to know. Somebody might be trying to affect your dream state, possibly. Because it feels like you're getting a lot of downloads, or you're getting a lot of upgrades here when it comes to your spiritual discernment. Somebody might be trying to affect that. Anxiety. Maybe this is something that's keeping you up at night. Yeah. What somebody is jealous of, Cancer Nation, or a cross watcher, is your talent. So I think that maybe Cancer Nation or cross watcher, you stand out in some type of way, and somebody is trying to ruin you. Trying to impact your money and your reputation. That's what it feels like somebody is coming for. You see this? Binding spells. This is where I feel like you may end up freeing yourself from this here. Again, I feel like you're doing some type of road opening spell, or you're able to free yourself. You're able to come out from beneath this energy that somebody is sending to you. Cancer Nation or cross watcher. It feels like it's all fueled by jealousy. Jealousy of what somebody wishes that they had, that you have, possibly clowning you, saying some things that are really affecting you or affecting a child. Somebody could be sending this energy towards a child as well, not just you. Maybe this is why you're protecting a child. You're highly protective of a child, or this is your guide saying protect your child's energy. I'm specifically hearing protect your head. And I know that that was said for Gemini. So I feel like I think this is somebody's spirit guides coming for somebody's head. Okay. I think the spirit guides, yep, they're trying to free you from this. Not trying to, they will free you from this. Or this is somebody, like I said, trying to release themselves from this negative energy or this spiritual attack. You got a Scorpio here, Libra and Virgo. Somebody is trying to create a web of lies here. Yeah, that's already been established. Or this may have something to do with your creativity. You also have an Aries here. Didn't I say Aries? Somebody's creeping around, lurking around in the background, okay? That's what I see. Trying to create challenges for you, frustrate you, or hinder your success with something, your forward momentum with something. Like I said, it feels like your guides free you from this energy, Cancer Nation. But it feels like your instinct is really, makes you aware of what's really going on in the background. But I also feel like this is going to be an emotional week for you. Looks like maybe you do suffer from anxiety. Or something may trigger your anxiety this week. Maybe it has something to do with your dreams. Maybe there is something that you want to accomplish or something that you have an aspiration to become. Let's see. Holy Spirit, show me Cancer Nation. Cancer Nation. And actually, I do. I feel like there is. I think there's something that you have the potential to do. I think you got liaison here. I did say that maybe you might be reaching out to an expert. I think that there might be a third party here that might give you some type of an insight or help you to maybe think differently or perceive your situation differently, to help you take the energy off of maybe some people or situations that are trying to take center stage in your situation. Something helps you refocus, or someone steps in to help you refocus your energy. But I do feel like in the background somebody is sending you some cryptic messages. Yeah, they're trying to throw shade. The name Grace could be significant to you in some type of way. This is Cancer. Yeah, in other words, it feels like somebody is trying to trigger you. Your guys are saying choose peace, or there's some type of peace that comes over your situation. This week, though, it feels like it's going to be important for you to stay centered emotionally, because there's going to be some people that kind of want to throw your energy off. It feels like it has a lot to do with competition. It feels like somebody around you could be using emotional dramas to control you or triggering your insecurities in some type of way. Now, I did say that something might be affecting your money or your ability to work. It could be due to a job loss. Or it could be due to maybe an inability to focus. Because you do have a card here that says stay focused. You might be focused on the wrong things, obviously, Cancer. And that might be what's throwing things off for you or creating delays for you in some type of way. Either way, I feel like this is something that you might be overcoming. Yeah, I think professionally there's something that you want to change about your situation. So I do feel like maybe you're trying to improve your financial situation. Cancer Nation, let's see what's going on with your money returning. I don't know, maybe some of you have been on maternity leave. Maybe you might be returning to work. This could definitely be somebody returning to your energy, but I want to see what's going on. You looking for your tax return? You might be doing your taxes or preparing them. What's going on? I think this week, yeah, see, you're determined to free yourself from something here. This might have something to do with your schedule, really, Cancer Nation. It just seems like it might have something. If it's not the way that you budget your money, then this feels like this is the way that you budget your time. You're focused on a whole bunch of other things, some negativity. I promise you, this is somebody that's trying to affect you mentally. Trying to get in your head. Okay, okay, Holy Spirit, show me what's going on with Cancers. Yes, somebody that's trying to get in your head. Unless this is somebody that feels remorse about something that they've done. I see attack and defense. This is either somebody attacked you verbally and you felt the need to defend yourself. Yeah, this could have been something that someone said verbally, or this is some type of physical attack. I did say maybe the cops could have been called. Yeah, maybe somebody got some jail time for something, or this is somebody that is doing, like I said before, they feel attacked, so they're doing some type of defensive magic. And it feels like there's somebody that's going to regret this, right? Because I did say that Ma'at steps in. There's some type of karmic justice that comes into this situation. Angelic protection. So the angels definitely step in to provide. I kind of even feel like this could be a parent coming to the defense of a child. Okay, this could be a kid that's getting bullied at school, possibly. But that's what I'm seeing. Whatever this is with your financial situation, it feels like maybe you are trying to make ends meet. You're trying to maybe release yourself from some type of financial bind that you're in. And it feels like this week or the last several weeks, maybe you've been under excessive pressure trying to improve your financial situation. It feels like, yeah, see, freedom, deliverance. It feels like your guides are trying to deliver you from something. They're trying to free you from something that's holding you back. What is this, Holy Spirit? What is this? It just feels like maybe you haven't gotten... Some of you, this has something to do with a relationship. Others of you, it has a lot to do with a mindset that maybe you've been dealing with. I think you might kind of fall back a little bit. You might decide to retreat. You might decide to pull back your energy. If this is a social media thing, whatever the case is, I think you might be falling back, pulling back your energy a little bit, and maybe finding a way to focus your energy on your work. Because it looks like you got a lot of outside situations that are kind of taking away your focus. And I think that once you're able to refocus your energy, I think that you get things progress naturally. Things are easily able to be progressed forward because your angels step in and intervene with something here. Remove some type of obstacle that's in your way, but I think it has a lot to do with your mindset. Cancer Nation, because it feels like maybe some of you feel defeated because of something that happened, but I promise you, because your spiritual guides step in, you end up getting the glory in this situation and something works out in your favor. I think this week you might be making some type of change in your life. And I think you might be taking some time to make to take some needed reflection here, having to do with some type of decision that you're making. I think some of you might be making a decision about relocating, or maybe to accept a new opportunity, and maybe thinking about maybe moving on to do something else. This week though, Cancer Nation, I think you might be seeking out guidance. I did say that you might be speaking to a third party or seeking out an expert for some type of advice for something that maybe you're having to make a decision about. I think you're going to get a lot of insight as well through your dreams. I think this is why somebody might be working against you with your dreams. Yeah, you have a lot of past trauma that it feels like you might be dredged up for you this week. And maybe this is you kind of like resisting that. Maybe you've known that maybe you needed to deal with something, but this week it feels like you might be deciding to. So let's backtrack to your dreams, right? I just feel like your guides are going to be giving you some type of newfound focus, or you're going to be able to find this. This might be with setting limits. Yeah, these might be people you might need to say no to. Okay, I think you might be, in order to balance your life this week, I think you might need to say no to certain people. People that maybe clog up your schedule, distract you, pull your energy away in some type of way. Yeah, you guys are saying that no is a complete sentence. So I think this week you might need to say that to somebody, or this is you saying this to yourself. No to some type of negative energy or negative thoughts that are really going on in your headspace. Yeah, I do feel like you have an aspiration for something. I think you might be climbing the ladder in some type of way. This is you, like I said, accepting some type of new opportunity. Make your dreams real. So whatever this is about this aspiration and these dreams that you're having, maybe in the dream world you're getting some type of insight. Now in your waking hours you're able to figure out how to get something done. You're able to figure out this riddle or this puzzle that's just been in your head for the longest time about how to get something done. Maybe how to go from point A to point B. How to formulate the steps to achieve something here. Yeah, this might have something to do with transforming the way that you see something here. It feels like, again, it's your mindset. I think something might be going on with your eyesight too, Cancer Nation, but I think that it has everything to do with the way that you see things here. Am I focused on what I want most? And I think that that might be the issue. Something, like I said, is veering your focus away. It might be your, like I said before, your emotional state that could be doing this. But I think that your guides want you to get clear so that they can give you some type of insight. Your guides want you to quiet your mind, still your mind, and listen to the spirits. Your guides are definitely coming to you with a particular message this week, Cancer Nation, that can help make a huge difference in your situation. Yeah. It looks like maybe you did take offense to something that somebody said. You're able to maybe move past that. I think somebody would like to start anew with you this week. With work, I feel like you're going to be looking forward, or just a period in life. It feels like you've been spending a lot of your life looking in the rearview mirror, focused on the things that happened in the past. And these things might be kind of like blurring your focus for the future, basically. Like it's kind of like distracting you. I think some of you might be deciding to maybe go on some type of getaway. You might be looking forward to some type of holiday retreat or some type of getaway. I think that that's going to help you clear your head. I think also some of you Cancers, or this could be somebody around you, maybe you might be thinking about focusing more on your health. It seems like your energy has been a bit down, and it might have something to do with what you're feeding yourself. Not only mentally, but also physically, whatever you're putting into your body. I think some of you might be deciding to maybe cut back on meat or processed foods to really detox your body. Okay, Holy Spirit. One more thing here for the Cancer Nation. What else, Holy Spirit, did you want Cancer Nation to know about this week? Holy Spirit, Cancers. Oh, okay. So yeah, you definitely have some haters. We already talked about that. It feels like this has a lot to do with your individuality, your uniqueness, or this is cross-watcher. You envy something in somebody that is around you. I did say somebody might be throwing shade at you this week or really preying on your emotions, your vulnerability. I think this week you might be overly concerned. You might be tempted to be overly concerned about other people's opinion of you, Cancer. And I think this is what your guys want you to step away from. Sensory overload. I think that there might be something this week, Cancer Nation, you're trying to solve everything at once. Solve everybody's problems around you, or you just have a lot of different things that are popping up this week and you're trying to come up with rapid solutions, and your guys are saying you might get lost by doing this, Cancer Nation. So I think that your guys want you to focus on things one by one, right? We got this card that says attention to detail. I think this is what your guys want you to focus on, not overloading yourself with these thoughts that are going around in your head, or there's some type of goal. It just feels like something could possibly get lost in the shuffle here, Cancer Nation. The advice is, if too much is coming at you too fast, decrease your stimulation level. Take a break from people, dim the lights, and savor quietude. And this is what I mean. You got a lot of energy like going on around you. This might be why it's necessary to say no or to set limits with certain people around you. Maybe there might be people around you that might be draining your energy. And so your guides are saying take some time that you need to be able to let go of this energy and regroup. Yep. Set clear boundaries is the next card. Empower yourself by setting limits, such as saying no to a request or socializing less. This kind of self-care creates respectful, healthy relationships. So this is what I feel like you might be this is the advice this week, is to definitely set boundaries with your energy. Carve out some time to be still and listen to your spirit guides, because it does feel like they're going to help you put together some type of plan here to accomplish whatever this is. Yep, we did talk about your body and changing something about what you're feeding yourself. Nourish your body. If you're tired, rest. If you're in pain, pamper yourself rather than pushing through it. Treat your body as a precious friend. Listen to its needs. Like I did say, this might be a very emotional week for you. Maybe you're feeling tired. Maybe you're feeling ill. Yeah, your guides are saying take the time that you need to rest. When we talk about your dream state, your guides are definitely bringing you answers through your dreams. Dreams offer wisdom beyond logic. Tonight, ask a question before bed. In the morning, write down a dream and look for the answer. Your guides, once again, they're saying the answers are within. You might be looking outside of yourself, but your guides are saying, no, there's nothing that your spiritual team cannot guide you through. This week, Cancer Nation, just like with any week, but especially this week, Cancer Nation, listen to your guides. It feels like they have a particular message, once again, that they're trying to impart to you. And they really want you to refocus your energy so that you can truly hear these messages. All right, Cancer Nation, well, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. Cancer Nation and cross watchers, if you found that this reading was helpful, thumbs up this video. Cancer Nation, consider subbing to my channel if you haven't already. If you do decide to subscribe to my channel, make sure that you hit the post notification bell so that you're notified whenever I upload a video for a sign that you're cross-watching for, or whenever I go live. Thank you, Cancer Nation, for tuning in this week. I'll see y'all in the next one. Have a peaceful, blessed week, Cancer Nation. Happy holidays. Peace out.